16-year-old junior at the Lovett School in Atlanta and the founder of Brushes of Freedom. She conceptualized and directed the performance as a message to create awareness about a rampant social evil. The proceeds of this evening will benefit the rehabilitation of survivors of human trafficking. A talented writer, dancer, and filmmaker, Parvi uses her unique gifts to drive positive change and address social issues, including affordable housing in her hometown of Dothan, Alabama. Her documentary, Dothan, a Homefront Story, earned multiple nominations and awards at prestigious film festivals, including the American Golden Picture International Film Festival, All-American High School Film Festival, Atlanta High School Film Festival, and many more. In addition,
Freedom's very first event sold out means it's just amazing. I would also like to extend my gratitude to our keynote speaker for this evening, Judge Neera Ball. Thank you so much for being here and speaking towards this cause. Without you all, this event would have just remained a dream. Now, January marks the beginning of the new year in 2025, but it's also National Human Trafficking Awareness Month, a time to shed light on an issue that often hides in the shadows. When we think of human trafficking, many of us automatically think of sexual exploitation, but human trafficking is so much more than that. It's labor trafficking, organ donation, and even child soldiers. It's a reality that destroys millions of lives, yet it's a topic we often avoid because it feels too dark or too uncomfortable to discuss. From a young age, I remember my parents always warning me to never walk alone, to always stay alert, and never talk to strangers. At the time, I didn't fully understand what they meant, but as I grew older, I learned the horrifying truth behind human trafficking. Imagine walking down the street and being approached by someone who seems kind, offering you the opportunity of a lifetime and an escape from an impossible situation, or perhaps the lure of riches and a life of luxury. Instead, that opportunity turns into a nightmare and often traps you in a world you never chose. This is the harsh reality for millions of human trafficking victims around the world, trafficking and survivors through the transformative power of the arts. We possess the power to inspire change. We can amplify the voices of the survivors, educate our peers, and challenge systemic gaps that enable trafficking. But to accomplish this goal, we must break the cycle of ignorance. This awareness can then direct us toward prevention and advocacy for victims. We must erase the stigma around human trafficking, since silence only fuels its existence. Through awareness, education, and collective action, we can end this cycle of exploitation together. Tonight, I am honored to present Rhythms of Freedom, a Bollywood dance drama designed to educate and inspire action. This performance is more than just entertainment. It's a powerful statement, a poignant story that exposes the harsh reality of human trafficking and reminds us all why we must fight to end it. Brought to life by the exceptionally talented studios and students of Bully's Dance Studio, Garima Dance Academy, and Shiv's Dance Institute. This performance holds even more significance as it's being portrayed by young performers and dancers. Rhythms of Freedom is a moving call to action, to acknowledge and take decisive action to end one of the most critical issues of our time. Change begins with awareness, and it thrives through action. Thank you.
Because I was like you once, full of dreams but trapped. Now I know the way out.
Okay, tell me what I need to do.
Be ready tomorrow at sunrise. I'll take care of everything.
कोई खिड़की तो
Let's give another round of applause for them, please. This is her journey of betrayal, of struggle, and courage. Watch closely, because this isn't just your story. It could be the story of countless others.
It's too much to bear. But in this darkness, she finds strength, not just in herself, but in the other girls. Together, they make a plan. Preet knows this is her chance to escape, and she's willing to risk it all. Tonight, they are not just victims, they're fighters.
When Draupadi was in distress, she called upon Lord Krishna to protect her, and he came to her aid. But today, we don't live in the age of Mahabharata. We cannot wait for a divine intervention to save us. The real question here is, do we wait for Krishna to come, or do you want to become your own Krishna? Preet did not wait for a savior. She became her own. And today, through this play, we ask you to do the same, to rise, to act, and to become your own Krishna. Now, let me introduce your choreography gave this performance its heartbeat. Your vision and passion shaped every moment, making the story not just seen, but felt. Thank you to our audience for being here. And if this drama helps even one person become more aware and cautious, then we know that we made a difference.
Please give Bubbly Dance Studio a huge round of applause. And especially the director, Thanki Kaur, for saying those amazing words. I would like to call Nikki on stage now to introduce our keynote speaker.
Actually, right now I'm so emotional and wowed by these performers and how they presented this kind of compelling cause for us to ponder over. And I know you all are too. So, good evening, distinguished guests, friends, and supporters. It is both a privilege and a profound responsibility to stand before you tonight at this remarkable event, Rhythms of Freedom, organized by an extraordinary young leader, Parvi Anand. At just 16 years old, Parvi has shown the courage, empathy, and determination to tackle one of the most heart-wrenching issues of our time, sex trafficking. Let us begin by recognizing her and her dedicated team for their tireless efforts in organizing this powerful event. Go Parvi! January is a Human Trafficking Awareness Month, as you've heard, a time when we bring to the forefront the devastating reality faced by countless victims, many of whom are vulnerable children and young women. These victims are robbed of their innocence, their freedom, and their sense of security. They're caught in the dark web of exploitation that strips them of hope. Tonight, through this initiative, we shine a light on their plight and recommit ourselves to ensure that their voices are heard and their freedom is restored.